Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about and recapping a Bulls insider expecting the Bulls front office to be very active on the trade market in this upcoming offseason. And also this Bulls insider does expect and talk about how the Bulls could target Derrick Rose in this upcoming offseason. But nonetheless, before I jump into today's video, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Also leave a quick like below today's video. It takes a second and it helps me out a lot. And obviously leave some comments and questions below today's video about all these topics and rumors and news I'm about to jump into. Also, if you guys missed my last video, definitely check it out. I was talking about some Lonzo Ball replacement options, how the Bulls plan to re-sign Coby White, and much more. And one last thing before I jump into today's video, leave a comment and question below today's video if you guys want the Bulls to try and target Derrick Rose in this upcoming offseason. Obviously, Rose is a fan favorite, and in my eyes, this Bulls team needs to upgrade the point guard position. But nonetheless, let's just jump right into it because this tweet is about a week or two old, but I still wanted to make this whole video and talk about this whole topic and situation. And during Arturas's end of season press conference, Bulls insider Mark Shanowski, he is a reporter and insider for the Chicago Bulls. He does work for ABC 7 Chicago. He also does work the play-by-play for the Windy City Bulls, and he is co-host of the Gimme the Hot Sauce podcast with Stacey King. And later in today's video, Stacey King also commented on if the Chicago Bulls should and could target Derrick Rose in this upcoming offseason. But nonetheless, like I just did say, Mark Shanowski did comment after AK was talking during his end of season press conference, and he just said, it was a great breakdown and that the Bulls can't bring everyone back from a 40-42 team, and I agree 100%. And then after that, Mark did say, I still believe Arturas and the Bulls front office will be active on the trade market in this upcoming summer. And to keep it short and simple, if this Bulls team wants to get better and say, AK does truly want to bring everyone back, this Bulls front office is going to have to be very active on the trade market because let's be short and simple, they don't have a lot of salary cap going into this offseason, especially if they want to bring back Kobe, Ayo, Vooch, and others. Also, I do expect them to be active on the trade market, but how active is going to be the question because at the end of the day, this Bulls team also doesn't have a lot of trade assets available. I mean, they could sign and trade Kobe because he is a restricted free agent, but honestly, I think that would be silly. Coby White developed and improved so much this past season. I think he honestly could be one of the best point guard options for this Bulls team in this upcoming offseason on the trade market and in free agency. But nonetheless, leave some comments and questions below today's video, some potential trade targets you guys would want the Bulls to target. Now, this article did come out just the other day from Bleacher Report, and they did list some potential trade targets for the Chicago Bulls. I did talk about this video in my Damian Lillard video just the other day. Definitely check out that video. But nonetheless, I'm just going to recap this article real quick. And Bleacher Report did list draft picks as a trade target for the Chicago Bulls. Now, that's obviously much easier said than done. This Bulls team doesn't have many future firsts and seconds available, especially if they want to be active on the trade market. I definitely expect this Bulls team to try and trade or add a draft pick in this upcoming NBA draft, but that's just my opinion. And then after that, Bleacher Report did list OG Anunoby from the Toronto Raptors as a potential trade target for the Chicago Bulls. I think he would be an amazing fit. I feel like this is the kind of player that Bulls fans hope Patrick Williams can become one day, a big wing that can defend and that can just guard multiple positions. Who truly knows what's going to go on with the Toronto Raptors in this upcoming offseason? I did see some tweets and articles predicting them to blow it up and be active on the trade market as well. They definitely have a lot of players that I would be interested in. And the last player that this Bleacher Report article did list as a potential trade target for the Bulls is Damian Lillard. I'm not going to go into that topic too much because I did make a past video about him the other day, so definitely check out that video. So other than those potential names, leave some comments below today's video about some names and targets you guys want the Bulls to target. But like I said earlier in today's video, if this Bulls team wants to get better, they're going to have to make some good trades and be very active and creative on the trade market, which I do trust Arturas and Mark Eversley to do that. And just a few seasons ago, they were very creative on the trade market, signing and trading for Lonzo Ball. Obviously, that situation didn't work out. Signing and trading for DeMar DeRozan, and a few years ago, they also traded for Vooch. But let's really just highlight the whole Lonzo Ball trade and DeMar DeRozan trade because nobody nobody expected the Bulls to be active or big players in free agency or on the trade market because they had little to no salary cap. So I do expect AK and the Bulls front office to be very active and creative. And let's be real, their jobs are probably on the line soon. They need to be creative and active. And then after that, Mark Shanowski did put out another tweet, and just a quick little recap. AK was talking about how the Bulls were on the right track to end their season. And this tweet did come out after Pat Bev did say how he expects 10 to 15 million in this upcoming offseason. I love Pat Bev, but that's just way too much for him in my opinion. And Mark Shanowski did comment on that whole situation, and he did say the Chicago Bulls could bring back Derrick Rose for a lot less money. The Knicks will almost definitely decline his team option for this upcoming offseason. Rose should be highly motivated after a redshirt year in New York. Definitely leave your thoughts and opinions below today's video about Mark Shanowski's tweet. In my opinion, I love Derrick Rose. I've said this many times in past videos on this channel. Derrick Rose was the whole reason I made this channel and became a Bulls fan. Now, I've also said this in past videos. There's not that many great free agent point guards in this upcoming offseason. I mean, Kyrie Irving's a big name, but obviously he comes with a lot of drama, and the Chicago Bulls are also very limited in salary cap. Russell Westbrook's also another name I could see the Bulls maybe target in this upcoming offseason. The Bulls were really interested in him on the buyout market, but if the Bulls could bring Derrick Rose as a starting point guard or just a six-man off the Bulls bench for cheap, I would definitely be interested. Now, who truly knows if the Knicks are going to decline his team option? I would expect so. I mean, he really didn't play this whole season for the New York Knicks, which is crazy because Tom Tibbs is his head coach. But at the end of the day, Derrick Rose does have a team option in this upcoming offseason for about $16 million, and that's a lot of money for a player that Tom Tibbs isn't playing. Now, Derrick Rose is 35 years old now. He's definitely getting up there in age. Obviously, he's from Chicago. He's a fan favorite. And just the other day, Mark Shanowski and Stacey King were on Give Me the Hot Sauce podcast, which is Stacey King's podcast, and they were talking about this whole Derrick Rose situation, and Stacey King said yes, the Bulls should target him if the Knicks decline his option. And I do agree. Stacey King said Derrick Rose, he didn't play this whole season. He's got fresh legs. He's got a fresh body. He wants to prove himself after not playing this whole year. So why not come home on a cheap deal and prove yourself, be a starter? He can run the offense or come off the Bulls bench and just bring some energy and veteran presence. I know Derrick Rose is getting up there in age, and obviously the knee injuries are still a concern, but he didn't play this whole past season. He's fresh. He's healthy. I feel like the Bulls could get him for cheap. I'm definitely interested. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want Derrick Rose to come home? Definitely leave some comments and questions below today's video about all the topics and trade targets and rumors and topics in today's video. Thank you guys for watching today's video and all the love on the channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Have a good one.